international focuses left to choose and anything, and it's just an all-out war.
If this was a multiplayer game, Germany would have attacked us 2 years ago and we would
Oh,
be done.
yeah.
This is over.
Earlier. We would have been gone.
Yeah, they just need to...
Japan, while we were still fighting the AI Japan.
They just need to go to Mongolia and go straight south from there and just don't worry about anything. We need to reach Berlin to make them capitulate. They are already here. There's no way you can win against Germany, not when they have 900 divisions.
And we were wrong, he's from England.
To try.
Not a communist country, England.
Well, that's debatable.
Yeah, true. Yeah, about right, 900 divisions. I'm surprised. Yeah, they're putting more on the Siberian front. Everything.
It'd be so nice if we could just encircle everything in India.
I like that the Americans are really pushing out north. They actually have retaken Hanoi.
Ooh,
maybe they will finally retake the harbor around Hanoi.
We have quite a navy, though. That looks really good.
Really? Oh, yeah, I haven't checked the navy. Oh, 75 ships? Nice.
Yeah. Just a little bit of ships.
Did we do anything good with the navy, by the way?
No. Well, we are kind of doing things.
Oh,
but since we're not in war, we actually go back to port.
Sunk 4 Japanese submarines. Sunk 4 Japanese submarines. Sunk 1 Japanese submarine.
Well, a little bit.
So that's the destroyer we had from the beginning, then, huh?
There you go.
Because I guess that's the only way why they sunk Japanese destroyers when they were still in play.
Probably, yeah.
Spain is nationalist. They're part of the Axis.
All of that navy will be sunk by just one battleship? No.
No, it's not Argentina.
Won't. The battleship doesn't have a chance.
Except it's a World War I Argentina.
Yeah.
Under your command.
That's not even a World War One. That's like an 1860. It's a dreadnought, an ironclad.
An ironclad dreadnought which destroyed everything. That was really, really interesting to see.
How many kills did that thing have afterwards? Like 98 or something?
I think so, yeah, when it finally got...
Yeah, and that was more or less by accident, because I expanded the sea zone there a little bit and it got into 6 fights in a row without being able to repair because I needed it there. And then it got sunk by the carrier force, finally.
Finally got sunk.
I mean, if you think about it, the war after that lasted, what, half a year and we were done? It was really at the very end.
Yeah, it was really, really at the very end.
And
yeah, maybe
Scott,
not even
that was under your command. That's true. You did that.
Retaking the harbor next to Hanoi. Or actually fighting for it right now, at least.
Well, battleships are not that overpowered. It's a little bit difficult in this game. You can win with multiple strategies when it comes to your ships. Best thing I find is actually what we are currently doing. You need to think of this in like rings. So in the middle you have the carriers, around those you have the battleships, around those you have the cruisers, and around those you have the destroyers, and on the very outer edge, the outer circle, you have the submarines, if you put them all in one fleet. So currently we have light cruisers in the middle and we have destroyers on the outside, so the battleships will first of all start shooting at destroyers because they're the first ones to be in range. The destroyers have good evasion and a very small profile, they're very hard to hit, they have torpedoes, and we have upped the torpedo range for the tier 4 destroyers. And all of that, and the light cruisers can get in range and do damage with their bigger guns. They're also pretty good against, well, aircraft, so if you go up against carriers you can really do some damage with these. It would be nice to have like 3 or 4 battleships in there, and 2 or 3 carriers, but we can't do that. There's just no way at the moment. We can't dedicate the resources.
Communist flag, that's a good idea, but from where would we launch our attack? We can't get through the Suez Canal. We do not have the range with our fleet to send a naval invasion all around the Cap. Kap der Guten Hoffnung, I don't know the English word for this cape down here. In South Africa, to land in Spain and then push through.
It just says Cape of Africa. If you go,
it just Cape of Africa?
Well, if you go naval mode, it says Cape of Africa.
Yeah, but doesn't it have, like in German, it's
Yeah, you're right.
Doesn't it have
But
that in English?
I don't know either.
Okay.
Not that I care.
Who cares?
That's okay.
The idea would be nice. It would also be an idea to just, for example, in Stettin.
Are you still training?
Then land in Berlin. This army can stop. This army, oh yeah, can stop as well. Thank you. Now I'm not training anymore.
Yeah, me neither. So now we should not lose like 5,000 per day and actually gain 500 per day. That's good.
Well, it looks like it.
100 days to fill that up. No, I want to see that happen.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the cutoff stream then. Because I still need to do stuff. And we finally started producing anti-tank. Nice.
If you have a well-balanced enemy force consisting of carriers, battleships, some light or heavy cruisers, and a couple destroyers, yeah, you can sink this fleet relatively easily. That's true.
Oh yeah, this fleet is... If we would encounter the American fleet...
But this fleet is not for search and destroy operations or for patrolling areas. It's really just convoy escort. All they need to do is get in there, and for that we need the fast destroyers and the fast light cruisers, because the battleships are slow. And the carriers technically as well. So we need to get in there, kill the screening vessels, or drive off the screening vessels so that the convoys can get through, and then usually move to the next map tile / province. And when that happens, you re-engage, and before the enemy battleships, the heavy hitters, can get in there, again, the convoy escapes. That usually works. If you want to go on a head-to-head battle, yeah, you need to have the better fleet. And you need to be careful if you're going search and destroy or if you're going patrol. Because if you go... Oh, come on. Give me a tooltip, a real one. Thank you. Patrol is 160% width. So if you have the bigger fleet, you go for patrol because you will be spread thinner, but since you have the bigger fleet, you still have more ships on the same spot. If you have the smaller fleet, you go search and destroy. Formation spread is 50%, so you focus all your forces in one spot, and if you then spot the enemy fleet, which is probably on search and destroy or whatever, you only get a handful of ships, while you have the bulk of your navy engage, and with that you can have like a navy of 10 ships take on a navy of 60-70 ships, and you can still win that.
Yep.
If you go against a player, that is, because players usually don't change orders every 2 seconds. If the AI gets engaged, well, the AI is capable of handling, I don't know how many thousand operations per second here. They can basically, every in-game hour, they can change all the strategies. You can't handle it that fast. So you need different tactics there. That's how that works.
No, communist flag. You see, this sea zone is called Cape of Africa. In German, it has the name Kap der Guten Hoffnung, because there were a lot of storms when they sailed the sailing boats in before Columbus discovered America. When they sailed around here to go to China to get silk and all the crap and the herbs and stuff.
Yeah, India really, right? I mean, Columbus sailed west because he wanted to find another way to get to India.
Yeah, true.
Which
but that was the main
America was in the way.
For commerce, right? Yeah, commerce is the right word.
Yeah. Well,
and then it got the name Kap der Guten Hoffnung because there were a lot of storms. Ships actually sank in this.
Which obviously was before the Suez Canal was a thing.
Yeah, way before the Suez Canal was something.
That's the same with the Panama Canal.
Yep, true. That was done down here.
And even, in Germany, we do have our own canal, right up here. The Kaiser Wilhelm Canal, formerly Kaiser Wilhelm Canal. Now it's the Nord-Ostsee Canal, which is basically Northern Sea, Baltic Sea channel.
Well, in the game it's called Kiel Canal.
But yeah, I know, it's the game. Suez Canal is from the Roman era, that is true, yeah. That is pretty much true, but it wasn't fit for shipping of, the modern vessels.
Well, not even the big sailing ships they had.
Yeah, no.
In the 1800s.
The Roman, triremes and all of those, they were a different class of ship. The East India Trading Company wouldn't be able to go through there. Well, it wasn't at that stage. And it's a pretty long canal. I mean, that's not the small thing that, Panama is really, really small compared to that. It's just a little bit here.
The Panama Canal is smaller than the Suez Canal?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, you mean lengthwise?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, this game is so interesting. We're just killing time. It's 1947. The war is still on. As you can see, America is furiously attacking Germany people. Everywhere. Nothing's happening. There's nothing we can do. The game ticks along at crawling speed. It's absolutely unbearable right now. There's really not much we can do. We are researching. We need to get our tank research up so we can do modern tanks because everything else doesn't make sense. It's 47. I mean, shut up. We still need to get some mechanized research in there. There's support equipment we can catch up on. Haven't done any doctrines for air or sea. Don't see the point for air maybe to get air superiority mission efficiency.
We have 3
That's
nukes.
Pretty much the only thing we need. Yeah, we do have 3 nukes. 10 reactors now, so that's good. That's all looking good. We don't really need that many more resources. We probably can up oil 1 more, or probably excavation 4 and 5, just to get most out of the resources. If we're gonna start building tanks, we need way more resources. But the issue here is we don't have the resources to build tanks. We don't need as much aluminium, it seems. Oh, or at all. Chromium. Yeah, quite a lot, so that's good for heavy tanks, modern tanks, that's nice. Steel is out. It's just a thing. We can get steel from America, I think. Yeah. So that's still an option. A steel mill would be so nice, but that just doesn't exist. We are upping our steel production by upping all the infrastructure in territories where resources are being excavated. As you can see here. Like plus 50% steel on top of these 20 that we have there again. So that's been taken care of. It will just take time to get there. And again, reactors. We're producing strategic bombers, the very first version, because it's okay to have those. They do have decent range. They're not going to be used for any kind of strategic missions, really. Well, we could, right? We could use them and well, now, since the patch, we can say, let's take
bomb
those.
Airports, bomb towns, bomb troops, whatever.
Focus on infrastructure, which I'm already doing. And that would mean we could set them up over here in the Urals and just bomb the infrastructure over here, create a choke point west of the Urals, and then we move into the Urals and just block Germany from advancing east, and all the eastern territory, all of Siberia will be just cut off, including, well, Mongolia and Danaduma need to be conquered. There's no way around that. But if we have that, we can just starve out the German troops here, hold the onslaught, kill them, and then move west. Well, just. Yeah,
just move
right.
west. Give the march order, guys, go.
There's a stack of 40 troops, there's a stack of 30, 31, 45, 25. Yeah, and they have tanks, and we don't. But we're working on anti-tank as well, just because of that.
The Americans got cut off again in
many tanks here.
Vietnam.
Well, yeah, let them. No, the Americans are doing quite a bit.
We have 9 complete rows with 15 civilian factory producing or building infrastructure here, building a reactor, building a reactor, building a reactor.
Yep.
Infrastructure, and then one with 14, which is not at 100%. But we have enough civilian factories. 150 is okay. You can't go any faster in the production, actually. Well,
if you look at it,
that I think we still have 1 construction speed upgrade we could get, right? No, we already got that. Construction 5, yeah. Now we already have research.
Alright, well, but we're not using any factories for consumer goods, really. We have war economy, 20%, and then due to the focus tree and due to the political advisor, we get minus 15% on that, and stability gives us minus 4. If we go to 100% here, we would actually get down to 0% and just don't have any consumer good factories. So our people, they just don't need cutlery or, anything like that.
No consumer goods. They're just
chocolate,
working for the war. And
stereo systems. I mean, come on, it's China, it's not Japan, right? Just you grow rice, damn it, well, yeah, rice and tanks. Just don't plant them next to each other, they smell. Anyway, we're working on it, all of it. It's actually looking quite good.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna continue.
You're cutting out again, but I guess you said we're gonna continue next time.
Yeah, because I need to go.
Shouldn't you? Bye. I have other plans. Because, it's Monday night and I never expected to stream anyway. I did even...
No, we've been streaming for 4 hours now and my leg hurts like hell.
I did find out that there is a shortcut to hit the UI, to hide the UI.
Really?
Can't remember what it was.
Aww.
I actually had it written down because I wanted to try it and show you and stuff, but I can't find it right now. I'm preparing to move home. I don't know where the piece of paper is.
where stuff is.
That's a bit... Yeah, but I found that. I used that. I will find it again, don't worry. It's somewhere.
That would be nice for screenshot shots and stuff.
Control H or something, I can't remember. But yeah, that will basically just hide the whole UI and just leave you with the map. It's really nice. And you can do screenshots or, you can actually play that like that if you wanted. You wouldn't get any information out of anything except what you see on the actual map. I mean, you can still select units and stuff. I think, unless they are hidden as well, I can't remember. But yeah.
It's definitely not... In the options menu it isn't there.
No, it's one of those things that they don't tell you. Right, well, the Allies are pushing back into French Indochina, making it French again, although, I mean, it's already France, right? Vichy or Free. What's
Making
the
the fishy
difference?
France now, yeah.
Yeah, the fishy France, exactly.
But they just got cut off before, and they pulled out all the troops they had around Hanoi over the heart. Now they're putting some troops back in. I don't know how that will
look at the amount of troops there. If that actually worked out, if America would commit to that, I mean, they have staging grounds in the Philippines and stuff, so it shouldn't be a big deal to get there. They could push back into India.
Well, they could push, if they would just commit a little bit more here, they'd be pushing back into India.
If we would join them,
all the Germans arrive.
There wouldn't be any issue. Well, at least not in that part. We would completely encircle these troops in French Indochina in like a second. No problem whatsoever.
Yeah, but we have other fronts where we would have some problems.
Yeah. The Americans can link up with us. We can go in there. The issue is the Americans don't have access to our territory, and currently we can't give it to them because they don't like us that much.
True.
But once we have war, that will probably change.
The next stream of this game continuing will be Monday into.
So let's stop. Let's pause.
Because that's when Scryptar is back home again. And
I actually have to have a look how much material we have and if it's enough, because we skipped last week.
Yeah,
well,
true.
You.
Hashtag
blame tanks.
Hashtag blame me. I was mixing. I thought this week is the week you're back.
Yep, exactly. So,
and
I think tomorrow or the day after is the last episode from the stream we did 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
And since we just now did one of like 4 hours, I have to see if that is enough for this week and the other 2 weeks, plus another couple of days, so I can actually come back and we can stream and record again.
Yep.
So, we'll see. If not, we will just have to do something quick on, I don't know, Thursday, probably. Friday at the latest. I'm definitely streaming tomorrow. We're going to continue Kaiserreich, which almost looks like this. Just playing the Germans. And
other color, name.
No Nazis. Kaiser is dead. Long live the Kaiser. We have another Kaiser now. That's good. Yeah. We're working on it. And and then I have to see what else. I mean, like I said, tomorrow is a bank holiday for me, so I will definitely be streaming tomorrow night. I might be streaming one more day during the week. If I don't stream until Friday, I won't stream, because on Saturday I have to go. And then I will be gone again for 2 weeks. And then we continue where we left off Mondays and Tuesdays the week after and the week after that. That's how it works.
Yeah, and for me, if I find the time tomorrow, like I have prepare a lot of stuff because I've finally go back to work on Wednesday. I will be streaming a little bit of Battletech tomorrow. Otherwise, the next Hearts of Iron stream will probably be Saturday or Sunday afternoon, maybe even one with subs. But otherwise, yeah, planned Hearts of Iron live stream with Scryptar will be in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, if I can make it, I might even join the, playing with subs. I do have some people asking to do that with me, and, it's not fun when it's only 2 people or so. If we can get like 3, 4, 5, 6 together, yeah, sure, let's do something crazy. It's always fun.
Yeah,
At
like
least that's something I wouldn't record or edit and upload to YouTube. It's just, having fun and stream a little bit with the community.
Exactly.
So that's always a thing we can do. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. At least those who have been watching me, those who have been watching Tank, you can go, go to, I don't know, go to Italy.
Go to Italy.